Hey everybody, happy summer. God bless all of you. Hello family. Hey, we've got this girls. Hey girl, hey. Hello my family in Pakistan, Okara, Renala Kurd, all around Saneha. We love all of you and all of the villages. God bless you all. Thank you all my friends for joining. Thanks for liking and subscribing to my channel. Love it. There's a friend of mine, Ayla. They're doing something called Preacher's Daughters. You gotta go check them out. I will put the link up as well so that you can check them out. I mean, amazing stuff. I'm all about real. I'm all about truth and I'm all about transparency because we've been doing this thing fake for so long and it's spilling over into other countries. The United States of America has been leading this Christian journey, this walk with Jesus. And some of our ways that are not godly are spilling over because people think this is the way we're supposed to do things. And so truth and transparency is huge. So check out Ayla and her girlfriend, which is Preacher's Daughters, Pastor's Daughters. It's some real stuff. So today I kind of want to talk about what my pastor shared. So I'm a part of several churches. Shout out to Cruciform. I'm coming to see you guys. I haven't been there in a while. Shout out to St. Mary's. Same thing. I'm on my way there. Shout out to Overflow Church, part of Zion Church. Love you all. God bless you. There's a church that I'm assigned to under pastorship training and development, which is Antioch Missionary Baptist Church. So, hey, my Antioch people, listen, my pastor preached a message, Arthur Jackson III. It was called, It Will Happen As You Go. He was coming out of John chapter 4, verses 46 through 53. And basically it was about this nobleman, this officiate, whose son died. You know, a lot of stories in the Bible about the children dying. But literally his response that he got from Jesus was not the normal response. Normally, Jesus goes to them and says, where's the child? He may touch the child, lay his hands on the child. The child is healed. Several times he's done that. So the expectation of Jesus at that time from this nobleman was for him to literally do the same thing he's always done. But what happens when Jesus flips the script on you? What happens when Jesus decides, you know what? I'm not doing it that way. I'm not healing you the way that I healed your friend or the way that you saw me heal in the Bible. I'm not going to deliver you the way that you saw in the Bible or the way that you saw brother so-and-so get healed. What happens when Jesus literally does something different? Because what he told the officiate was, go home. And as you go home, then your child is alive. Your child is healed. But he didn't think to hear that from the Lord, from Jesus. He didn't think to hear Jesus say, go home. What happens when the response you get from God is not the response you expected? That was huge. It was more in the sermon, but that's the one thing that caught me because as people who love Jesus, we have this idea of how Jesus is supposed to work. And I keep telling people over and over and over again, God is God. He works the way he wants, how he wants, and when he wants. Jesus operated on this earth how he wanted to and when he wanted to. It is not going to look how you think it's going to look. What happens when God uses the divorce in order to bless you? What happens when God uses the death of your parent in order to take you to the next level? What happens when God uses calamity or when God uses financial strength in order to take you to the level that he needs to take you to? A lot of times we're always preaching victory and you're on to your next level and God's got a blessing for you. But what happens when the blessing doesn't come? Can you trust that the word of God that was already spoken to you is still the word of God? Is what he said, regardless of what it looks like, you still hold true to his word. It was the man's response that really touched me because when Jesus told him to go home, he could have caught an attitude. He could have gotten upset. He could have caught a Peter mindset and was like, nah, this is not happening. But he literally followed the word of the Lord. It looked different. Jesus was different. Jesus was tired, one thing, because he was human. But more than anything, though, the word came and he followed. So that was just amazing. Go read it for yourself. John 4, 46 through 53. Shout out to Pastor Arthur Jackson. I mean, incredible word, y'all. Let's live this thing for real. Like the faking, I've done that. It doesn't work. Let's do it real life. Love you. God bless.